Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys how to make a Photoshop document with your text in it. You're going to overlay this over your face when you do your portrait. So we're going to kind of jumble up the text a little bit. I meant to use a website called Wordle, and it will not load on these Macs for some reason. So unfortunately, we can't use that. So we're going to have to kind of do it ourselves. So I want to make an 8x8 document. So file new, 8x8, 300 pixels per inch, which is what I have here. And then I want you to make sure the background color or the foreground color is black. And then I want you to fill it in. Okay. We're not going to keep the background. We're actually going to make it transparent when we put it into our face. But for now, I want you to make it black so you can kind of see better. You are going to make a text box like so. And then you're going to, I already picked my style and my point and all of that, but you can do that after you paste it in. I do want you to do it in the center. It kind of fills the space a little bit better than being on the side. So press Command V. Make sure that your color is white. Now press Command V. Ugh, sorry. Somehow my text went away. Edit, copy. Let's try this again. Command V. Why? It went back to black. Okay. Every time it goes back to black. Why? All right, try this again. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties here. I did this fine before, of course. All right, so I want you to also find some words that you can make a little bit bigger. So I made my font 32 because I wanted what I wanted to fit in there. You don't have to put your whole lyrics, or if you want, you can select some lyrics to put down first, and then you can make another text layer of different lyrics if you want to. I'm going to use the same for all of mine, but you don't have to do that. I want you to make some of them a little bit bigger. So this isn't like super lot bigger. I'm going to make a couple of them 48. Okay. And I want you to pick words that you want to kind of stick out. Okay. And that's going to affect kind of your whole shebang here, and that's okay. Because you can make some of them smaller. Okay, so I'm good with this. And then you can create another layer. I am going to just copy this. If you want, you can create a new text layer by creating a new layer and adding new text to it if you want to do different text, or if you want to focus in on one section of the text. But for now, I'm going to press Command J. And so now I have another layer on top of this that's exactly the same. And I'm just going to move it over. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to put it on its side. I'm going to put it totally this way. Okay. And then I'm going to press return. I'm actually going to take the opacity of this down a little bit too. Okay, so then when I have that on my face, I'll be able to see through it. And actually, I'm going to take the opacity of this one down too. I don't want any of them to be at 100%. I would say like, you know, like 85 to 90 would be a good place to have your top one. All right, so I'm going to go back to my original text again. So don't make a copy of this because then you'll be at that opacity and you'll be at that size and that placement. So I'm going to go back to my original text again, press Command J. Now there's another one on top of it. So I want to turn this one the other way. And maybe I want to make it so much bigger. And when I pull the corners, it doesn't mess the size up. And then maybe I want to make it that much bigger, but I want to take the opacity like way down to like 33, okay? Press return, and then we're back to my original layer. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to press Command J. All right, and I'm going to turn it the other way. So you're just kind of making kind of a montage of these letters and words. I'm going to have it go totally this way and then come up to the top. So I want like all the space to be filled with big and small. You can even overlay the big and the small. I mean, if you really want to like focus in on a word, you can. Like I like that daydream right on the side there. I'm going to move it just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to take the opacity of this one down to like 50. Okay. Either press return or press the check there. I'm going to go back down to my original. Make sure you're starting at your original every single time. And then I'm going to press Command J again. I'm going to bring it down here. Like that little prey in the corner. I'm going to make this one smaller. Make that little there. I'm talking to myself while I'm doing this with you guys. Okay, so I like that. Okay, so we're getting into like a lot of layers here. If you want to merge some of them, but don't merge with the definitely don't merge with the background. So you can make the background invisible and make that one invisible, and then you could say merge visible. As long as you're happy, that's fine. And then turn all of these back on. And then you can keep making copies of the background layer until you are done. When you're done, please save it as a Photoshop file. And we're going to go ahead before you finish. So say I'm finished right now. I want you to delete the background. So you have to unlock it. And I want you to delete it. So it's just the transparent background, and then merge all of it together. So I want it to be merged at the very end. And then that'll be something that you can just take and overlay over the top of your picture. Okay? All right, that's it. Wow. Do that with both of your song lyrics. All right.